I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will try to understand how to communicate about patterns. One important term to be used for communication is attribute. What is the meaning of attribute? Attribute is a characteristic or quality that can be used to describe and compare things. Some common attributes are shape, size, numbers, color, texture, and position. Now, with the help of an example, I'll explain you further how to communicate about or tell about a pattern. Let us consider the pattern which is given here. So we have green circle, blue diamond, red rectangle, followed by again green circle, blue diamond, red rectangle, right? So that is the pattern given to us. Now the question for us is, these are the questions for us. Question 1 and question 2. Question 1 is, name the attributes that are changing, and the next question is, how are the attributes changing? So these are the two questions which you need to answer. Now, as you know, what are attributes? Attributes are characteristics or quality which tell you something about the pattern, right? So in this particular case, can you tell me or can you name the attributes that are changing? Now, as we can see, there are two attributes changing. These two attributes are shape. Shape is changing, right? And the other attribute which is changing is color. So these are the two attributes which are changing. Now, second part of this question is, how are the attributes changing? That really means we have to describe how is shape changing and how is color changing, correct? So let us describe that part. How are the attributes changing? So let us describe shape first. So I'll write shape here, and can you help me in describing how the shape is changing? Shape changes from circle to diamond to rectangle, and then again circle likewise. So that is repeated. So if you mention these three dots, it means the same pattern repeats, right? So that is how shape is changing. Shape changes from circle to diamond to rectangle, then again circle, diamond, rectangle, and so on. So that is what we mean when we say describe how the attributes are changing, right? How are the attributes changing? Now let's describe about the color. How is the color changing, right? So we have color. So from color we can see it's green, blue, red, green, blue, red. So we can write this as green, blue, red. Then again we can write green, blue, red, and then three dots saying that this continues, correct? So that is how we describe change in attribute. I hope that part is clear, right? Now I'll introduce you to another term which we call pattern rule. At times, or most of the time, we describe a pattern with a pattern rule. Now when you have to describe with the help of a pattern rule, you can combine the attributes and describe, right? So you can say green circle. So the pattern rule here is green circle, blue diamond, red rectangle, repeats. So green circle, blue diamond, red rectangle repeats. So that group repeats. And whenever we say this repeats, then these three things which are repeating could be referred to as core group. So I'll introduce that to you later, but I can write down here. So whatever repeats is called core group. So let me write down core group here again. like this is the core group, right? So core group. So whenever you have repeating patterns, we identify a core group and then describe the patterns, right? So the core group is the one that repeats. So core group is the one that repeats. So the terms defined in this particular video will help you to communicate better about the patterns. So remember, whenever you want to describe a pattern, you should consider the attributes, you should consider pattern rule, and if there is a repeating pattern, you should identify a core group. Now in further videos, we will take up these things one by one to explain you better. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.